You said what?
Why in the world do you not have any respect for people around you?
What are you talking about?
Don't act like an idiot. You're not an idiot.
I'm not.
Well, you're talking like one.
How am I talking like an idiot?
I'm talking about this nonsense that goes on in here.
What am I doing? Like, all we doing is just getting fried chicken.
Don't treat me like an idiot.
I'm not trying to. No, you're treating me like an idiot.
No,
I'm a
no.
young, educated, young black man, and you're treating me like an idiot.
Ma'am, we're not bothering nobody.
So we're trying to make fried chicken.
God bless, ma'am.
Don't throw God into this
No.
picture. God's men do not behave like this and inconsiderate.
We're getting fried chicken.
What do you
We're
mean?
making fried chicken.
Oh my gosh,
What are you
yo, this
talking
is real
about?
life. This is not real life. We're not bothering anyone. We're shopping. Speed, relax.
All right, Shalom. This is Gamali out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Rakakwadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that pushed out this truth and sincerity. All right. Now, this is a response to this video, and it's going to be entitled, God's Men Do Not Act Like This. All right. And these are two of the most popular streamers, YouTube streamers, Kai Sinet and iShowSpeed. You know, if you're familiar with the YouTuber world and things of that nature, these guys are among the top watched, streamers. And, you know, they were in the store, you know, acting a fool, driving the cart fast. This guy is in the cart, grown-ass man, riding inside the cart. And they're talking about how they're going to make fried chicken, you know, which is, of course, you know, we know that's a stereotype. But yeah, they're just being two stereotypical black degenerates, you know, in the store, loud, in people's way, you know, they're streaming, so they don't have any, you know, respect for people around them. You know, and this lady came up and called them out. Now, on the caption, it says,
Relax.
"Oh, Karen."
You said what?
Karen confronts Kai Sinet and the dude. But, you know, this lady is really she cut the hell out of them, man. You know, because she's just a concerned, grandmother. When you read the comments, surprisingly, actually, people, they are defending her. You know, they're basically saying, you know, she is not a Karen. You know, they're basically saying those same things. You know, she's not a Karen. She just, you know what I'm saying, is calling out the bullshit, you know, calling out, you know, their immature behavior. And, you know, what I wanted to basically go into mainly is her statement. She said, God's men do not act like this. And that was a severe cut to these two dudes, man. You know, because she's exactly right. You got this guy barking, you know, and, I've seen some of his streams. This dude is crazy, man. This dude's out of his mind, you know. But this is what the younger generation breeds, man. This is why this world has to go, is because it's only going to get worse, man. You know, these kids are, in their late teens, early 20s, and their viewers are younger than them. So these are the examples that these men are putting forth. You know, these are the examples that the younger generation has, is foolery, you know, coonery and buffoonery, you know, just acting out in public, you know. You got, and I mean, this is just an example of many other different things that, you know, I mean, I know y'all have seen it, you know. You brothers and sisters that are watching this lesson, I know you're not any stranger to what these people do in stores, man, for attention. You know, you got people singing Christmas carols, you know, ghetto Christmas carols, doing pranks, you know, reaching over people, reaching over people in public, licking ice cream, opening stuff, licking it and putting it back, knocking over displays, and the list goes on, man. People. This is the generation. This is the world we live in. This is why YAHAWASHI has to come back and destroy this place, man. Because there's no more respect, no more dignity. Okay, there's no more. This is not a time anymore where people have morals and people have. Matter of fact, there's a comment that I'm going to show. And yeah, I like to read comments a lot on these videos. God's men don't act like this is actually an unbelievably cold line. Not a Karen at all, just an older lady asking for public decency. Yeah, exactly. Here it is. It says, this old lady is no Karen, bro. The old lady just remembered the times when men were principled. See? So this is a cut to these young men, man. She's a cut to these young men. All right. And she appears to be an Edomite. So that's shame on, even more shame on them, because it takes for if she is, I believe she's an Edomite, but it takes for Edomite, okay, to call out these young so-called black men's behavior. All right, but these dudes ain't gonna make it anyway. I'm just doing this lesson to show an example of what not to do, and I'm getting ready to get some precepts. But I kid you not, this lady looks exactly like a lady that approached me some years back, and this is a testimony. I think I did a testimony lesson on it years back. But this lady looks she exactly resembles a lady that approached me at a mall, and she had basically came up to me and asked me, did I know about the Bible? I was working in the mall at the time, but she basically approached me and said, do you know anything about the Bible? I guess, she pointed at a pamphlet, I guess, that somebody had given her, some religious people had given her, I guess, maybe a few more minutes earlier in the mall. And so I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I know a little, I know a little bit. I said, what made you ask me that? She said, she said something, I kid you not. She said, something told me to come over here and ask you that. And she said, you have an aura and you have a glow about yourself. And she said, what do you think about the times that we're in? And, I told her, I said, hey, well, those that are destined to be saved will be saved. Basically something along the lines of God's children, will be saved. God's elect will be saved, and I said majority won't make it. And I said, we're going into times of judgment, and that was it. And then, she had walked off. But I kid you not, this looks like the exact same lady. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's her, because I think these two guys are in Atlanta. I think these two guys live in Atlanta. So that's probably a Walmart, somewhere around Atlanta. So I kid you not, that may be her, but I just wanted to speak on that. Now it's the spirit, because I was just literally watching a video of this brother, the elder in GMS, South Carolina. Oh wait, Salakia, I can't remember his name. It's losing me what his name is, but I was literally just watching this brother and look at the name of the title. And then so it says, we are the children of God, and he was talking to some young Jake chicks, and they were somewhat receptive, but he was basically, he was asking them, do you know that we're the children of God? And then, so I had clicked off of that video, and then, that I saw the other video, which, she basically said that statement that we are the children. She said, children of, what she say, men of God do not act like this. And so, that's the spirit. That's the spirit, man. That's how the spirit works sometimes. So when that happened, I just said, you know what, let me go ahead and do this lesson. But anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna get some precepts. I'm gonna grab this brother's precept first, and then grab a few more and then close out.
Okay, you're called the children of the devil because of your deeds, although you are sons of the living God, daughters of the living God according to the flesh, but according to the spirit, you are the children of the devil. And that's what YAHAWASHI meant. In this, the children of the Most High are manifest, and the children of the devil. Listen, whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High, neither he that loveth not his brother. For this is the message that you heard from the beginning, that we should love one another, right? So the love is what? The fulfilling of the commandments, as we read that in Rome.
Right, so, and that's a good point, which is, it says, whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High, neither he that loveth not his brother. Okay, and these dudes are clearly not doing the righteousness of the Most High, so they're not they're of the devil, man. They're of the world. The YouTube thing, streaming, and that whole thing that's of the world, man. That's not of YAHAWASHI. These guys could just be working a regular job. They could be involved in the truth in any type of way. Reading, studying the scriptures. They could be furthering in wisdom and knowledge, but here they are at the store making fried chicken. So the Lord didn't choose them. They're not of the elect. All right, the Lord clearly didn't choose them, okay, to carry out his ministry, and they're not meat. YAHAWASHI said, bring forth fruit for meat for repentance. I'm sorry, he said, bring forth fruit, meat for repentance, okay? So, and this is why Jeremiah, the prophet Jeremiah, was cussing out Israel. It's because of this. This is Jeremiah 4:22. It says, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Okay? So these dudes are wise to, they know how to get some clicks, man. They know how to get some attention. They're entertaining. I've watched them. I watched these, I've seen these guys' streams, and I will admit it is entertaining. They always got little dating, they got little dating 20v1s, and they got what else? Auditions, and they got plenty of ways to entertain. So they're wise to do evil. Okay? And why is that evil? Because it's not, there's no substance in that. It's all just of the world. There's no benefit to it. Okay, there's no, like I said, there's no edification in it. You're not going to come out of that and get closer to YAHAWASHI. You're just not. All that stuff, watching that stuff and being involved in that stuff, it's just going to pull you away from the Most High and his Son, and it's going to pull you further into the world. And as the scriptures say, no man can serve two masters. So you're either going to love the one or hate the other. So you can't love the world and love YAHAWASHI. All right. And these dudes clearly love the world. But it says, my people is foolish. They have not known me. And this is a perfect example. In the store, they're just, you got a grown man sitting inside of a cart with another grown man pushing him. And, you know, they're loud. Like I said, they're loud. They're disturbing the whole store. This lady called them out, you know, and they're sadish. Sadish means stupid. And she said that, man. She said, don't stop being an idiot. She said, you guys are being stupid. So the proof is right there, man. You know, they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil. Okay. And this is to link up with the other brothers, what the other brother brought out. Because it said, if you're not, what it say? Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of God. Yeah. John 8:44. This was talking about the Israelites as well. It says, ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. Okay. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth because there is no truth in him. Yeah. And who is the devil? The devil is the so-called white man. Okay. The devil is Esau, Edom. All right. And it says, you know, this is a big, major insult to Israel. You are of your father, the devil. All right. And these dudes are, you know, they're products of Esau. They're products, you know, they're products of this American way, this American system. All right. Which is just foolishness, man. Just do whatever the hell you want. No regard, no regard or respect for anybody around you. You know, do anything and everything for entertainment. Do crazy shit. Think of the craziest shit you can do so that people can look at you. You know, and you know, for entertainment. And yeah, so yeah, these dudes are of their father, the devil. You know, and you know, I remember, you know, Esau was doing this first, man. You know, Esau was doing that first, the whole crazy shit, because you had a show called Punked. You know, Punked was a show on television. Basically, it was you had not Punked. I'm sorry, it was called Jackass, and the name is self-explanatory. The name itself is pretty self-explanatory on what the show was about. It was basically just act a jackass, man, and they'll just do wild, crazy shit, man, on television, and it was a popular show. So that's all these guys are. They're just a modern day jackass. And that's what a lot of these YouTube channels are today now, is they're in that same spirit of jackass. You know, just do wild, random shit for attention and entertainment, you know. And that's the world we live in, man. So, you know, the Lord has to bring judgment on this place, man. This place just it needs a reset. Okay, we just need a breather, you know. We just need to step back from this crazy shit, man. This is why, as the scriptures say, we cry and we sigh for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, because we can't stand this stuff, man. This old lady can't stand it. You know, anybody with some sense, anybody that understands the old way and how men used to behave. You know, how people used to actually have respect. They used to have, you know, decorum. That's an inside joke. But yeah, people used to have decorum, man. They used to behave themselves a certain type of way. Anybody that understands that and knows how it used to be, okay, then you'll shake your head at this behavior, man. So, you know, I just wanted to do this lesson. Lord, really, you were edified. And then off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BABASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BABASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.